coming up, Marianne and Karina. Grand Rising. Today is Wednesday, and today's meditation is going to be about cutting cords. So, it's 6:11, so we're still good on time. Um, let's just go right into it. So, we're going to cut some cords today. Go ahead and shut down your eyes or gaze softly in front of you. Really feel your energy connecting, funneling down to Mother Earth, connecting up to Father Sky. Feel how supported we are today. It's a great morning. Full moon energy. So much light being shone down on the dark. Matriarchy slowly slipping her way back into our spaces. Compassion, understanding, love. Marianne just mentioned sending love to people who have just done her wrong. And I love that. Even if you don't know why you're doing it, or if it's hard to do it, while you're sending love to yourself today, send love to others, especially those that have made you feel sad, angry, disappointed, frustrated. I want you to picture in your mind's eye now a beautiful cord coming out from the base of your spine, from that root chakra. The cord is coming out. Is it thin? Is it thick? Just look at the cord for a second. Go see what that cord is attached to. What is on the other end of it? Do you see you? Do you see a job? Do you see people that owe you money? Do you see your childhood? Do you see your future? Look at that cord. This is all about money. This is all about things that make you human, the things that we can touch and see and feel. What is important to you? Is it your family? Is it money? Why? Why do you feel like it's money that's going to make you feel safe? Why do you feel like it's your family that's going to make you feel safe? friends. Look at the relationships in your lives right now. Are they healthy? Are they conditional? Are they based on what you do for them or what they do for you? Or is it unconditional? If it's unconditional, look at that. What does that mean? Does that mean you're hurting yourself while helping others? Does it mean you're putting aside yourself for others? What is it that you want? But more importantly, why? Take a look. See that cord. See what you are attached to. What is the story that you are telling yourself? And instead of listening to it, just listen to your higher self right now, your guides. Perhaps they're showing you a different perspective on something. Perhaps they're playing a song in your head. Maybe they're replaying a scene for you. Don't judge it. Look at the cord. What are you attached to? Observe carefully with love. Now gently, the parts that are attached to things that are not serving you. Take the scissors that are in your hand now and start cutting that cord. Cut it with love. Be gentle. Now see yourself in front of you. What version of you is showing up right now? to reflect, to mirror. Give them a hug. Hug every version of you in every timeline, in every dimension, in every aspect. And let's remind ourselves what an amazing job we're doing. Now let's hold hands. And let's extend this love and energy out to Mother Earth. Holding space for her, for all the souls inhabiting her right now, for things that we don't even know are going on, atrocities that we can't even imagine because they are so horrible. Let's send the biggest beams of light. Extra prayers to Sudan, extra love and light to that area. And let's go ahead and come out of this space, bringing our awareness back to our fingertips and our toes. We are doing an intuition test. It is a crystal. See if you can see the shape that it is in. The color. 3, 2, 1. All right. What color was it? What did you see? Oh boy. Karina said, oh boy, my coffee tastes like shit this morning. I'm so mad. Hi, Limitless. We're just doing the intuition test. You want to see it? Want to take a gander? And I love lots of colors. Oh, green, purple, pointed, brown, salty, black. Lots of colors. That's so funny. Tiger's Eye Cube. It was a black obsidian Buddha. Buddha, 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 shaking all around. The black Buddha.
Boom, Melinda.
Black obsidian penis. Close, Melinda. Not calling you a penis, Buddha, but you are a black obsidian. You got it. And you said black and smooth. It is smooth. It's completely smooth on the other side. Look. Yep. Black and smooth. Maria's like, Somebody on TikTok was like, is she awake? You weren't way off. That's so funny. Somebody on TikTok's like, I'm way off. No, you weren't way off. It's just tuning in. That's it. But yeah, Melinda always likes to say she's off too, and she's not. So she got it too. We are going to go up each chakra with the Monday, Wednesday, Friday meditations. As I was sitting there on the route, my intention today was to go up, we do all of them, but they were like, we got to really take some time on each one to see where it was. So what came up for me, I was hearing this song, and it's about family and time and who you spend it with. And I was like, I need to spend more time with my kids. Like really intentional time with my kids. I do a lot of fun things with them, but we do a lot of fun things with everyone, right? And Karina, you know that. I'm always like, I always have an entourage. I can't just keep it simple. So spending smaller, more intentional time with my kids and also the story that I'm telling myself, I've been around a lot of very wealthy people in my life. And from what I've observed from them, I don't want to be anything like them. I don't want to think like them. I don't want to be like them. I don't want to act like them. I don't want to be entitled like them. I've been around a lot of celebrities. Uh, and it's interesting because it's the ones who grew up poor that don't get their sticks up their asses. You know what I mean? So I have this cord with my root chakra where I tell myself that being super wealthy is also equivalent to being a big douchebag. So I had to cut that cord. I got to cut that mindset because that's not how it is, right? And then what I was seeing was me, because I've been finding myself, there's this part in Pittsburgh called Sewickley, and it's one of the richest neighborhoods in the country because I started looking up some stats about Sewickley. And I was like, never been to Sewickley. And in a span of 5 days, not even a week, I had three events. Boom, boom, boom. Old money. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. All in Sewickley. And I was like, why am I being brought to this bougie neighborhood? So hanging out with people who live a different lifestyle than me, right? And it was interesting. And then seeing this vision, this cord that I have, this story that I tell myself about people with old money. Um, and yeah, I have to cut that. I still got some work to do there. So that's what was coming up for me. And then I found it interesting that I'm wearing a red shirt and my nails are painted red. And this was accidental because the color that I wanted, my gel light wasn't working, so I had to use regular polish, and this was all I had. The red shirt, this shirt, it just popped out. It's from my friend's clothing line. Most High, she's very religious, and this is the Most High Jesus Christ. And I do believe in Jesus. She probably gets mortified when I do tarot card readings. I've posted videos of tarot card readings in this shirt, and she's probably like, oh my God, please don't associate me with your tarot card readings. She's my bestie, so she hasn't said anything. But all of that, right? What is this? And if you need to go back into this meditation, it's going to be on YouTube. But look at the chord, and that's why there was a lot of quiet time. And we're going to do that with each chakra. So Friday, we're going to work on that sacral chakra. What is it? What is holding us back from creating what we want? And we're going to observe it. So that's why we're in these meditations, right? Somebody commented if I was awake, motherfucker, do you not hear me talking? Like, you know what? I had a vision yesterday too. And I've talked about it with you guys, right? And I was like, I saw some guy yesterday when I went to vote, and his granddaughter's my babysitter. And he goes, Kim, I saw your live, my rant about the football coaches. And he goes, I saw your live. He was like, girl. And he's like in his 80s. He's like, you got to calm down. And I looked at him and I was like, never. I was like, do you know what that rant did? That got my son more playing time. The following 3 games after I called out all those motherfuckers on Facebook, guess who got more playing time? Not just my son, but the other boys who weren't getting any playing time. So my open mouth got more playing time, not just for my kid, but all the boys that were getting benched. Because I fucking called out those coaches. I was like, bullshit, 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 gaslighting, narcissist, old programming, not evolving, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. And guess what? Thank you, Francis. My son got more playing time. So I said to that guy, I was like, sir, never. I'm never going to calm down, right? Yes, you needed a meat cleaver, and my cord looked like a large octopus arm. Karina, my cord was thick as fuck.
So was Marianne's.
Oh,
Marianne's was
Marianne's, you're the two. I need to read it. Oh my God, she said I need a meditation to cut my pillar cord. Yep. My cord, that's why I said, how thick was your cord? My cord was thick, and it was like, it looked like a big, like, veiny membrane. And then but it was like, it was pretty though. It was like light. You know what I mean? Like cords of a whole bunch of cords of light, but it was like really thick. So then so I did my voting. I did my voting, and then I went back to the guy and I was like, you know what, Mr. Gall, maybe when I'm 60, maybe when I'm 60, I'll be that calm person. And I've said it. Have I not said I aspire to be this? And yes, and let's talk about this situation. And why don't we observe, what's really happening? So he said, Kim, when you're 60, you're going to be worse. And one of my other neighbors, Andy, she's in her 70s. She starts laughing. She's like, you're going to be worse. Right. And I busted out laughing and I was like, listen, I am menopausal right now and I'm a Gen Xer. Like, don't fuck with me. I'm not in the fucking mood for it.
Seriously. I feel you. I'm exactly the same way.
I'm Gen X and I'm menopausing.
Amen.
Trying
I'm
to find out.
47 right
I'm
now. That's
done.
my life.
I'm over it. I'm done, right? So it was so funny because when he was like, you know what, Kim, you're gonna be worse when you're 60. So I left that voting place and I was like, I was driving somewhere and I was like, you know what? And I had this amazing live on Monday. If you guys were on my live, if you've been on any of my lives, you know me. I'm like, I keep it real. Like this one girl, good morning, Lupe. This one girl was like, are me and so going to get back together? On my lives, especially on TikTok, they all have relationship questions, right? And I was like, fuck it, veil is thin, let's do it. So I was just doing a bunch of speed reads. And as soon as I sat down, I saw the two of them fighting. And I was like, no. You're not. Like you both fight a lot. Like you're not. And then just I was just being me and like being, the comedian that I am. And I was just like, why am I fighting that? Why am I here? I am talking about being authentic and being who you are. I'm like, why am I aspiring? And I was like, I guess like because I like that because that's not who I am. And then when I was driving, they were like, bitch, when the fuck are you just gonna accept the fact that this is who you are and you like it. You like who you are. So just let yourself be that crazy loud healer. You know what I mean? Like tell people like get the fuck out of that relationship. The fuck are you doing there? Move on. You know what
And
I mean?
we need that. We need the yin and the yang. We always said that.
Yes, and that's why I was just like, why? Like, why am I aspiring to talk like Deepak Chopra when I'm Kim Cardiel early? Like, fuck Deepak. You know
Yes,
what I mean? Like,
yes, 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 yes,
no.
yes.
Like and that's why I said too, like, so this chord, this root, who am I? And why am I aspiring to be that? Why? Why do I want to be that? Do you know what I mean? And like that, and so that's why I was like, oh yeah. And that happened yesterday. And I was like, yeah. Why do I keep like, no, this is who I am. This is authentically me. And I do like it. And I love the fact that I fucking went off and I look like a crazy lady. And they were like, oh. And I didn't give a fuck that people were like, oh, that's a meditation coach. I sure fucking am. Yes, the fuck I am. And I'm actually really good at it. So go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? And yeah, I went off because I was defending my son and he got more playing time. So I don't regret it. Not one fucking bit. I didn't regret it while I was doing it. I didn't regret. I was cracking up as I saw the views on that live going up and up and up and up. All the people that I were calling out were peeking on my stories. I don't think they knew that. I was like, "Do you know that I can tell that you're
I
creeping on
don't
my."
know that everybody is that tech savvy, believe it or not, because when when I just recently started posting my heart videos just the past couple days, I'm getting all kinds of views from people in the chat, like the shadows and shade that never, but they're recognizing that I'm truly standing in my heart space, my light, and they're not comfortable with that. So I got all these people and they don't have any idea that I know that they're creeping on my stuff. I don't think they know.
And they never support you. Like,
No, they
okay.
don't. And that's okay, but I don't need
That's
any
why
support. But
that's
also, like, why
why
you
I inten
creeping? Why
well,
you
that's why I
creeping?
intentionally go and like your posts. I intentionally go and like my friends' posts. Do you know what I mean? Because it's crazy to me. Like, I'll see so many people who literally pay me for sessions and they follow me. And obviously, like they like me, they pay me for sessions, but never like any of my posts. And I'm like, again, that's fine. But then I see them liking posts of other people. And that always, that kind of, and it's so weird. Like, and again, it doesn't bother me, but as somebody who creates content, of course I pay attention to that, right? Like, and it's just like, why? I don't know. It's just weird. And so
It is weird. It is
I'm just,
so weird.
I'm just,
There's so much to it too. Like,
I'm just
I
gonna
don't
keep
know.
posting what I post. I could care.
That's what I said too.
I
I'm
just
gonna
do not
just
care
post
about
my chart
it.
and whoever is meant to see it, whether it's
It when it
100 views or 500, it's just I don't care as long as the right person who needs to see it and
That's
sees it.
my
That's
intention. I
yes,
always say, what
yes.
that's why you got to ask yourself, what's your intention when you start going into the spaces of like, why aren't they liking my post? And but stop, stop. What is your intention? I want to help people. Okay, so if you help one person, did you reach your goal? I did. Okay, so then let it go. Okay, I'm gonna let it go. But like I said, as somebody who creates content, it does make me curious. You know what I mean? And again, like that's why thank you for all the people that do like my posts. And that's why I'm kind of like, do I keep my business page? Do I just keep my personal page and put it all together? Because I was trying to keep it separate. I don't know. That's why my website's down too. Because I'm deciding. Do I want to make it thehopahealer.com instead of going with elomahealing.com? Do you know what I mean? So I'm like just shifting and growing and moving. And yeah, so root chakra, guys. Go listen to the meditation on YouTube. This is all still being recorded, so you can go back and listen to any of this conversation. And yeah, anybody else want to add? Who else was on the meditation? What came up?
I was on the meditation, and what came up for me was like my cord was massive, but it was like a cloud. And I'm like, there it is. Like it's, and before I closed my eyes, I'm like, fucking more cord, cord cutting. I cut a million cords. I done it all. Blah, 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 blah. Right. And then this comes up, but my realization, I'm not sure. It was just a flash of a realization was that it's not the cord for you that needs cutting. It's the chatter. Like,
Hmm,
never mind the issue. You need to cut the chatter that creates the issue or something. Like it's like the cord. Um,
it's
it's
crazy. You said
I
it.
don't know. I'm trying
Listen to
to
what you're
figure out.
saying. You said you saw clouds, right? Clouds you can blow clouds away, right? And then clouds are up in the sky. So it's interesting that you saw clouds and you also heard it's your thoughts, Melinda. Do you know what I mean? It's
Right,
your mindset that you have to change. It's almost like your thoughts are cloudy.
right. Okay, okay. That's what I wasn't sure about, and so that makes sense. That's what I thought. Right.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Wait, Crystal's saying don't put it all together on TikTok. I don't know what you mean by that, Crystal. That but yeah, clarify that for me, Crystal. I'm like I miss things over here, but that's what I'm getting, right? It's like your cord was cloudy because it's like because your thoughts are cloudy.
Right.
I love that. Yeah, mine was a big thick cord. So, oh, Maria didn't see a cord. She saw a black hole. Girl, a black hole.
Wow.
That to me, if you saw a black hole, it's almost like an invitation to go into a different timeline. Right? Because if you think about like space and those black holes, I was just thinking about that yesterday too. Todd and I were looking at different photos and a black hole came up. And I was thinking like, I wonder what it would be like to be up in space and like just kind of floating and then you see this black hole and you just get like sucked into it and it just like shoots you into a different dimension. But that was like the vision that I had. So it's interesting that you saw a black hole too. Like because to me, if you saw a black hole, what I'm thinking is that there's a version of you in a different timeline and a dimension that they're wanting you to go look at and see. Um, Someone's fucking shit up for you in another timeline. And it's you, it's still you, but not this version of you. It's a different version of you. That's what I'm thinking if I see a black hole. Pretty cool, right? What do you think? All right, love you guys. I will see you. I won't see you tomorrow only because of the gym, but I'm only doing it for a month. And then I gotta, because I'm jump starting myself. So I love you guys. I'll see you Wednesday, Friday.